Children are starving to death in Gaza, while the United States, the wealthiest nation on earth with the largest military budget in history, chooses to do nothing. Yet this same country stopped wars in Korea, Sudan, Egypt, and Lebanon. By the end of this video, you will understand why America refuses to stop the genocide in Palestine, and why your silence makes you complicit. This is not someone else's fight. It is a test of your values, your humanity, and your conscience. Join this movement now. Subscribing is not just a click. It's a pledge to stand against genocide and against the silence that enables it. Think about Korea in 1950. When the North invaded the South, the United States led a global coalition that held the line, sacrificed lives, and forced an armistice that still keeps peace today. Then think about Sudan. After decades of civil war, American diplomacy helped forge a peace deal in 2005 and a referendum in 2011 that created a new nation. When Israel, Britain, and France invaded Egypt in 1956, President Eisenhower forced them to retreat. And in 1982, Ronald Reagan told Israel's own prime minister to pull back from Lebanon, calling their assault a Holocaust. America has wielded its power to stop war before, which forces you to ask, if America can stop wars there, why not in Palestine? Which contradiction hits you hardest, justice abroad or silence at home? Comment below. Now look at what the world's leading authorities are saying. The International Court of Justice declared Israel's occupation unlawful and warned of a plausible case of genocide. The International Criminal Court issued arrest warrants for Israeli leaders over starvation and war crimes. Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, Doctors Without Borders, United Nations Special Rapporteurs, and even Jewish Voices for Peace have all documented apartheid, ethnic cleansing, and genocide. The evidence is overwhelming, yet America still writes the checks, sends the weapons, and shields Israel at the United Nations. That is not ignorance, that is complicity. Let that sink in. The law calls it genocide, America calls it foreign policy. Make it make sense. Nicaragua has sued Germany for complicity. South Africa has put Israel on trial at The Hague. Meanwhile, Washington, the country with the loudest voice and the deepest pockets, looks away. Why is it that peace is exportable everywhere, except where Palestinians live? Silence kills. Consider this. The United States provides over 1/4 of the entire United Nations budget and more than 27% of UN peacekeeping. That is billions of dollars every year. Enough money to end an occupation with the stroke of a pen. Instead, those billions sustain it. America doesn't just fail to stop genocide, it bankrolls it. What does that say about us? You say you believe in equality. You say compassion matters. You share hashtags about justice and democracy. But every tax dollar that funds bombs over Gaza proves the opposite. Claiming neutrality is a lie, because neutrality in the face of genocide is betrayal. Drop one word in the comments. What does this contradiction make you feel? Time is running. Courts move slow. Verdicts might not come until 2027 or beyond. But genocide doesn't wait for legal calendars. Children are being starved now. Families are being erased now. Israel ignored the ICJ orders. Israel brushed off global calls for ceasefire. And still, America pays the bill. Justice delayed as genocide continued. This is the dissonance the American public can no longer escape. You cannot claim to defend democracy while funding apartheid. You cannot chant freedom while paying for ethnic cleansing. You cannot call yourself civilized while enabling the siege of Palestinian children. Peace is not neutral. Silence kills. If this shocked you, comment Free Palestine below. Share this video before it gets buried. Make the algorithm work for justice, not silence. Because if America could enforce peace in Korea, Sudan, Egypt, and Lebanon, then America can stop genocide in Palestine. The only question is, will it choose to? Like, share, and subscribe now. Our voices together are stronger than the silence of Washington.